Hello and welcome to Geeky Girl Attempts New Games. To me at least. Which schools love potions is today's game. I have sped this video up between 2 and 3x simply because I did an hour worth of recording and I really did not like how the game audio came across in the recording, so I removed that and decided since I did that I might as well speed up the video, give you the gameplay all in one instead of doing a two-part series. Because it's a match 3, I don't really think people want to watch me play the whole game, but if I'm wrong, let me know. And I will work on the rest of the game, and record it, that is. There is not really any tutorial or help, but classic match 3 rules do apply. As you can see there, you can't double push items, but you can make a row of 5, you can make rows of 4, you can also do the T-shape. I did not try out L-shape or plus, but I would not be surprised if those also work. Trial and error is the big thing in this game. Definitely grab those bats and those owls because they give you extra moves, which can be very important. Also be very careful about pushing stuff up against the wall because you're not going to be able to get it off the wall. So you're going to have to push everything to it, which, as you can see, can sometimes be a struggle if all the pieces are generated in a clump. So there's extra brain power required to move stuff around, basically. Which is why it's nice when you have extra moves. As you can see there, if it wasn't for those extra moves, this level would have been done and I would have been starting over from scratch. But instead, I finished with 34 levels left, or moves left. That you are hearing in the background, on a side note, are written by me. Well, not that I actually did any writing, but you know what I mean. I did put the beats together, fiddled with them, did different things. So if there is any particular beat that you do like, leave a comment with a timestamp. Maybe I'll do some more. Maybe I'll do something different. If you like my content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Or like the videos that you like to see so I know what is working for everybody. If you don't feel like commenting, that is a-okay. And then I do also, have Twitch content, TikTok content. Those should all be linked in my profile. If you want to see other things that I do. I do not do the exact same content every time on all the platforms. Because some stuff just doesn't translate very well between them. However, some of my Twitch streaming content does make its way onto YouTube, and some of those clips and highlights do make it onto TikTok, but otherwise you can expect mostly different content all 3 places. Let's see here, looks like I'm lost. This was definitely one of the more challenging ones, and this is where I learned you definitely do not want to push things up against a wall unless you are certain that you want them there. Also, that bottom row, you can't be on that, so this one kind of ended up being broken for me. But, you know, all you gotta do is either use up all of your moves, or you can pick what level you are on by doing the escape and going to the most recent level, if that's the one you're on. Such as I did just there. That'll give you a quick reset so that you can get back to trying to do better with the level. So here I'm like, okay, we gotta do something with the book, because the books have to get removed. Like there's no ifs and ands or buts about it, because you have to, at the end of the game, get to the magic hat, otherwise you're not leaving. So there is that. But there's definitely a lot of winding back and forth, trying to figure out where to put things. Which made me glad for all the extra moves that this level does have, because like you can see with the red one, I was like, oh, we'll just quickly go this way. Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. Whereas when you're in a wide open area, it's a lot easier to fiddle around with things and make it work. So now I can get that green one up there. One item that I wish that there was a little bit more of is story that kind of helps you figure out why you're doing what you're doing. Like, I don't know, coming into this as a brand new player, aside from the fact that these are potions, like what am I doing? Like, am I mixing potions? Based on the title, I thought this was going to be like more of a potion brewing game, without looking at, or not thinking that it was a match 3. I thought there would be a little more like of that brewing aspect, like you had to mix them. Like you had to put 2 reds and a green together, or you had to collect, 16 reds and, 15 blues, or something like that. Where this is just match up the same colors, which leaves me going, what does this have to do with the story? Because all good games have some sort of story, unless they are literally just time wasters. Well, this one obviously has a bit of a story, because you have that dialogue between characters and, this information about, characters of the past. I'd like a little more like catch me up on what this world is about story in the beginning. One strategy that I found helped me a little bit was to do a bit of essentially scouting. See what potions there are, see what ones are stuck against the wall or against, another piece, so that I can, plan my moves around that. Now, that does require using up some of your moves, and for example with that last level I ran out of moves even though I was really close because I had done that scouting, which basically makes that first round a full scouting round of what didn't work. That's not always fun to keep doing, is playing the same level a couple of times because you need to figure it out. Like at this point I've understood the fact that these witches are very pretentious and believe in perfection, which, okay, fine. Also in tradition, and hiding information from students until they've proved their worth, which, you know what? Does the brand new witch need to know all of this stuff? No, probably not. But I'd love to know. I'd love to know some of the backstory. So I will definitely be continuing to play this more to try and figure out the story aspect than necessarily playing match 3 potion game. But yeah, if you want to see that play as recorded, please let me know. But otherwise, I'll be just enjoying this one in my free time while I work on other projects. as always, if you have a game that you think that I would like to play, or that you would like to see me play, badly or otherwise, please drop a comment, let me know. On Twitch, you can find a good bit of Minecraft content, but I do play other games. So, YouTube is where a lot of my random other games go, simply because I'm not sure anybody would necessarily, like I said, like watching me play a match 3 game for hours on end. I don't think I would like watching somebody play a match 3 game for hours on end. Like I like this, the upside down. I don't understand. Like, I honestly, after that interaction, was kind of expecting this level to be significantly different in some way. Whether, you know, pieces were upside down or the rules were a little bit different. You know, I was expecting something different, but this is just another level with some obstacles, which we've seen worse obstacles before. So yeah, I basically have the question of why certain things are the way they are, but that's okay. I don't have to understand always, but my brain says I do. And maybe you don't care about the why, and that's fine. We'll give a quick nod to the authors of the game here. And that'll be it for this playthrough. Much love to you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And keep in mind that chaos is here for you.